happy, guys. Come on there. How you guys doing, all right? Damn, you guys are fucking ready, baby. I like it. All right, that's cool, man. Coming out, little fall. What is this, Maplewood? Yeah. I'm kidding. I'm from this shithole state. I know where we are. And I hate that. I'm just doing that to get you guys happy. I love New Jersey, and I'll represent it till I die. I have a New Jersey on my hat right now, okay? My girlfriend was like, you better not wear that on stage. I said, I'm wearing it on stage, okay? I'm going to a show in New Jersey. I actually went to Seton Hall University. You guys know it? I dropped out. Relax. A little too pricey for your boy, and I'm not the smartest. But hey, how's everyone doing? All right? Feeling good? Yeah, man. A lot of talk. What is it? We got the suburb people. We got people, Brooklyn moved here. Somebody's from London. A couple people British, yeah. All around. What is? Yeah, London. It's nice, yeah. You live here now? Yeah. Yeah? All right. I don't know if she talked to you. I was out there. That's cool. I'm sorry you're eating. That's my bad. I went to He's like, yeah. Fuck. No, I went to Europe for the first time this year, right? I was late to the party. I'd never been. I just went in August. I went to Portugal. Beautiful country, okay? I like it. I like it a lot. I like Europe, really. I really, you know, people shit on Europe, Europeans shit on Americans, Americans shit on Europeans. They're like, they're pretentious, whatever. I'm like, I liked it out there, okay? You don't have to tip. You don't have to work. Everyone is gorgeous, okay? At least in Portugal. I was like, this is the most extravagant time I've ever had. You want table service? Good fucking luck, okay? That's a nightmare, all right? I'm sitting at a table for 20 minutes, not even water in 20 minutes. Hit me with water and bread in the first minute, you don't have to take my order for 2 hours. I mean, it's just principle, okay? That's all I'm saying, right? Everyone's immaculate. I was out there with my girlfriend. We go down to this beach. Portuguese beaches. I mean, you might as well just fucking kill yourself if you have tits. Man tits. I mean, I'm not even trying. We just walk down onto the beach and we just set up shop and I look over and it's just a guy in a Speedo with a 12-pack and I'm like, how am I supposed to compete with this? I mean, Jesus Christ. My girlfriend's like, what are you doing? You're so embarrassing. Take your shirt off. I'm taking my shirt off in front of this guy? Are you kidding me? The guy's fucking shredded. I'm gonna take my shirt off and show him my New Jersey pepperoni nipples? Are you crazy? He just fucking runs into the water, starts doing laps, like 3 miles in like 10 minutes. I'm like, I can barely fucking swim. That's insane, dude. Everyone's just better out there. And I'm just like the classic stereotype of what a European person would hate. Like, just look at me, right? I got New Jersey on my hat. I have this voice. I'm from here. It's brutal, man. But I did. I went out there. It was a fun time. It was nice. Funny enough, I live in Brooklyn. Yeah, pretty crazy, right? You wouldn't expect that. It's a terrible place. I'm sure you guys can confirm that, even though if you've never been. I don't know who the mayor is, Mamdani or the other guy. I don't give a fuck. You know? If I'm being honest, I would prefer an Italian to be in there, so maybe Cuomo, but I heard he gets handsy, so I don't know. I don't follow politics. I'm very ignorant to that. But I did. I just moved to Brooklyn recently. I used to live in Manhattan, and now I moved to Brooklyn. Okay, not like super annoying Brooklyn, but close. You know. There's still like South Brooklyn. There's still like Bensonhurst and Bay Ridge, and like it's still a little old school. And then there's everything north of that, and it's a little like, just go away for a little while, you know. And I did. I liked it. I moved in with my girlfriend. First time ever living with a woman, okay? I see we got a lot of married couples out here, right? A lot of significant others. You guys all live together, right? Yeah. It's pretty good, right? It's nice. So far, it's good? I like it. I was with my girlfriend long enough. We move in. Everything's been going great, right? She cooks and she cleans like she should, and it's awesome. But my issue was apartment hunting with a woman for the first time, like looking for a place to live with them, right? So our leases ended at the exact same time. Now we gotta go look for a place, okay? With a woman, that's a fucking nightmare, okay? Because the thing is, I'm coming from my perspective, like, I was a lowly single comedian. Like, dude, you came into my apartment when I was living by myself. It was just a mattress, like, out there on the floor. Like an assassin, like not even on a stand, just out there, you know? I had a fridge. And I had a TV, okay, ma'am? And then my TV broke after like 8 months. I was just watching Netflix on my phone, didn't think anything of it, you know? I just adapted. I'm like, this is my life now, okay? I watch Netflix on my phone. Girls, ladies, you guys have to check off some boxes if you want to sign a lease, okay? You do. My thing is like, can I afford it? Yeah, there's a train nearby. Roaches are optional. Let's sign it, right? Ladies, my girlfriend specifically, she's like, we got to check a couple things. We got to make sure this checks out. You know, is there washer dryer? Is there this? Maybe parking, all this stuff, right? So we go look in this place, and we're coming down to the crunch time. I moved in with my girlfriend August 1st. This is July 30th. We still don't have a place to live, okay? Yeah, we're freaking out. We go look at this place, 2-bedroom, I'm like, in our price range, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. I don't care what it looks like, let's just do it, right? We go there, we're looking around, everything is nice, the realtor's cool, the landlord's cool, you know, he's like, you can fill out an application ASAP, no one has put in yet, you'll be the first ones. And I'm like, this is it, right? We go to leave, I'm like, babe, let's do this. Let's fucking fill out the application right now before we even leave the property, submit that shit, right? She's like, yeah, I mean, it's nice, it is, but there's just no natural sunlight. Never thought about it a day in my fucking life. Oh, I'm surrounded by a building on all four sides? No, had no idea, okay? Now, insanity, right? Like, what? I'm coming at it from my perspective, and I get my best work done in the dark. I really do, right? We're in the dark right now. We're having a great time. I mean, come on. I eat in the dark. I sleep in the dark. I jerk off in the dark. I call my mom in the dark. Like, I love the dark. It's my favorite place, really. I don't like bright light. She's like, I need the sun coming in at 4 p.m. right through the living room window to hit and all this shit. I'm like, what? Right? Now we're in a overpriced one-bedroom, ma'am. Yes, you guessed it. It's terrible, dude. I'm kidding. I love it a lot. She's awesome. It's great. Just, that was a fucking nightmare. I do. I live in New York. You guys, Maplewood's nice. There's a little bit of money out here. And the South Orange is some money. Yeah, there's some sketchiness, but there's also some money, okay? Don't act like there's not, all right? Yeah, we got Irvington on one side. We also got fucking South Orange right over here where the houses are insane, right? You guys all, anybody owns a house? Just everyone, you roar. Anybody rent? Thank you, one guy. I can just talk to you for the rest of the show. That's awesome, dude. My dream is to buy a house in the next 15 to 25 years. It really is. And it's funny because I bring it up because we just sold my grandmother's house in my family. That's big news, okay? Because, you know, she's lived there for like 107 years or something. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't know. You guys, some of you are younger, some of you are older. You know when you're a kid and you go to your grandma's house, it's like fucking heaven, right? You can stay up late. She's giving you candy, right? You can do whatever you want. Then you turn like 16, 17. You walk into that house, you look around and you're like, this place is a piece of shit. The molding's like peeling off. She hasn't really done anything since like 1982, you know? So we're like getting ready. This is a big moment in our family. We're getting ready to like put my grandma's house on the market. And I go look at that house. And I know you guys, because what I've just said, you might think I'm not doing well financially. And you would be right. But I have a couple bucks tucked away. I got a couple, right? And this is my grandma's house. She's in South Jersey, not the greatest area, 2.5 bedroom, like nothing extravagant, right? And I go in there and I'm looking around, I'm like, maybe I could dip my toes into something like this, right? And we go down there, and this is before we even do anything. We're starting to pack stuff up, you know, and we're sitting at the kitchen table, and I'm sitting there, and I go to my grandma, I'm like, Grandma, I don't think this house is gonna be worth that much. I'm telling my dad, right? And I'm like, let's just see what it's already listed at before we even do anything, right? Let's throw her address into Zillow, see what the deal is. So I'm sitting right there at the table. She's sitting right next to me. I plug her address into Zillow, right? This house comes up at $600,000, okay? That's a fuckload. I cannot do that, okay? I cannot even afford putting down 3% on that, sir, okay? Insane, right? I'm like, oh my fucking God. She's sitting right there, though. She's getting excited. You know, she's going to cash out. She's going to give the money to her grandkids. She's going to go into one of those, like, you know, she's in like one of those older folk home situations. Not one of the really bad ones, but it's fine, you know? And she's like, oh my God, is it really? And I go, yeah, look right here. She goes, when I bought this house in 1968, it was $23,000. How insane does that sound? What's crazy is I can't afford that either. I'm lying to you guys, man. I got about $312 in checking right now. But that's cool, man. A couple years I'll get something, 10, 15 years. Yeah, it's nice. I'll be renting for a while. I'll be renting out in Brooklyn. I do. So, you know, I'm on the train a lot. I live on the rails, as I like to say, right? You guys all live out here in the burbs. It's a little more cushy. It's a little more nice. You know, you watch the news, so you just think like everyone's getting stabbed at all times with like a screwdriver. At least my mom does. She's like, are you okay? I saw a guy got stabbed. Was that you? And I'm like, no, what? She just doesn't leave the house and she just watches the news all day, like one of those people, you know? And I'm like, I'm fine, you know? Funny enough, I go on the train, I'm doing comedy, I'm out late. I'll be on the train like 2:30 in the morning, right? And I'm coming back, and you see the crazy shit. I mean, it's not even crazy anymore. That's just the normal shit. You guys, I'm sure you guys all commute into the city, or you go into the city often enough. You'll see a guy walking around with just like a fucking, you know, he just has like something. You don't know what it is, but he has like something hidden. You don't really know. You know, you'll walk in, you'll see a guy smoking a joint at the end. There's a guy pissing or jerking off. All normal stuff, right? Stuff you're expecting to see in the bowels of New York City when you're on a train at 1 a.m., okay? I saw something really crazy recently, though. I saw racism, okay? Racism is something you wouldn't expect on the subway in Brooklyn, New York, okay? And what happened was I'm on the train, and when I go on the train, I keep to myself. I usually got headphones in. Not a great move, but I'm kind of like zoned in. I'll be on my phone. I mean, you could honestly kill me pretty easily. But I'm on the train one night, this is a couple weeks ago, and I'm on the train, and I'm sitting there, and I just happen to look up from my phone, and right across from me is a little old lady, okay? Now, I'm talking old. I'm talking like, there's no way she was younger than like 85, right? And it's like, I think it's like midnight, 12:30, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing out here this late on the train, you know? And it's quiet on the cart. It's not that many people. There's a few people scattered throughout. Down at the end, there's nobody. And, we get to the next stop, and the door's open, and this guy steps on the train, okay? And now, there was plenty of seats, but she was right where he walked in, so he just sat down next to her, okay? Convenient. And now I'm just watching him, I'm watching him, looking around, and I see this woman as we start to get to the next stop. I just see her, she takes her purse, she puts it over her shoulder, she gets up, I heard like a hip crack, and this is like a big thing for her to just get up and move her seat. This takes her a minute, And I see her get up and walk all the way down to the end of the cart, right? Now, I don't know what the deal is there. The guy who, went on the train and sat next to her was a black gentleman. I don't know what that means, but I see her get up and walk down to the end. I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? And I get it, maybe if he fucking smelled like shit or something. The guy had a 3-piece suit on, and I know he smelled better than me, okay? So I'm like, what the hell is this? And in New York, you get crazy, you want to like be a hero that moment, right? And I'm watching this happen. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is my chance to be a hero. This is my chance to be a New York City hero. And even in this one moment in time to maybe solve an element of racism, I'm gonna try it, okay? Because we get to the next stop, black guy steps off, right? Now it's just me, a couple people over here, and the old lady, I see her, she made herself all the way down by the end of the cart. She made herself all the way down there, right? And I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get up, I'm gonna go have a word with this woman, see where she comes from, see what the deal is, see who she voted for, whatever. That's it. I genuinely just wanted to have a conversation with her. I didn't give a shit. It was late. I was on like 7 coffees. I didn't care, So we get going. Train starts moving. We start moving. I get up. I walk all the way down to the end of the cart. Plenty of seats. I take the seat directly next to her. I'm like this close to her, right? And I'm just gonna have a word with her. And I sit down next to her, and I turn to her, and I robbed her. And I took all of her shit because she's racist. And I'm not gonna allow that in my city and on my train, okay? And I know you guys were thinking she did not see that coming at all, okay? She was like, what the? I even gave her like a fucking backhand. I was like, don't ever do that again. And now I have like one of those old lady purses, like the gigantic ones, right? With just a bunch of shit in there. I don't know what's in there, like prescriptions and like 2% milk, whatever old people like. I took all this stuff from her, and I ran off. And I was like, don't do that in my city, all right? Fucked up. It's crazy. But yeah, it's cool, though. You guys seem nice, man. You guys drink or no? You guys drinking? Yeah? Drinking crowd? I like to drink, man. I like to get banged up. I'm half Italian and half Irish, but I know I just look and sound full Italian, but I drink like a fish. That's the Irish side, yeah. I was at a brewery last weekend. You guys brewery people? No. Put me in a pub or a dive. I mean, breweries are nice. Like, but you just like walk in, and you're just like, these people think they're better than me. They're like a little pretentious, Brewery people are cool. They're like, yeah, we drink, but we also make 6 figures and have kids. And it's like, fuck off, all right? Just get me a fucking Heineken and let me sit at the end and sulk in my misery. You know what I'm talking about? No? You guys are all happy and positive? That's great. You have houses. I can see why. Christ. No, I'm kidding. You guys are awesome. This is nice, man. But I do. I live with my girl. She's Arab. I know you didn't see that coming. My dad is furious. Look. I fell in love with my girl. I didn't think I'd ever be with an Arab woman. They're pretty hardcore, okay? And it's funny enough, we went out on that trip to Portugal. Right after that, we were going to her homeland. Not her homeland, thank God. She's from New York. But her family is all from Morocco. Yeah, you guys know where it is? Yes, Northern Africa. I didn't really know where it is when I first met her. If you ask me, that should be a city in Italy, not a country in Africa. That's crazy, okay? And we went out there to meet her family. So this is like very nerve-wracking for me, right? So we had to buffer with like a trip to Portugal so we could just chill and relax, because then we're just going right into a fucking Muslim country. I'm terrified. You boys barely left the tri-state area. I'm like, well, this is gonna be crazy, And we get to the airport, and my girl's like a get to the airport 4 hours early person. Are you guys like that? Yeah. No? Usually the ladies are, yeah? It's like a 10 p.m. flight. We're there at like 6:30. I'm like, this is insane, And we're at the gate, we get through quick, we're sitting at the gate, and like I said, we're going to Morocco, so her parents are from Morocco, so we're going to meet like her aunts, her uncles, all these people, and so her mom is calling her, giving her like an itinerary, all this shit, so they start yapping back and forth in Arabic, and I'm like, baby, not at the airport. And then, this guy, he's giving us like this dirty look, right? And now I'm as patriotic as the next guy, and I'm from New Jersey, okay? I know Bruce Springsteen's from here or whatever, but I mean, like, I could understand the concern on his face, right? And also, this was like, I think it was September 4th, actually, at the time. And this is like a month and a half ago, and my beard was longer back at the time because I was going out to Morocco. I was trying to fit in, right? So I grew out my beard a little bit. I was a little bit tanner, and this guy, I realized, I registered, this guy just thought that we were both Arab, right? And I saw the look of concern he gave me, and I'm like, you know what, dude, I understand where you're coming from. Like, from like across this, I was like, dude, I get it. I go, babe, your mom speaks fucking English. We're in the airport. Let's do English, okay? She's like, oh my God, I completely forgot. He like, you know, like it's her mom's second language, so obviously they start going back and forth. They just do Arabic. It's just easier and faster, whatever the hell else. But you know Arabic, you know, you talk for 10, 15 seconds in Arabic. It's like, did you just plot to take over the world or something? And they're like, no, we're just setting up dinner plans for tonight. I'm like, oh, okay, Jesus Christ, that language is terrifying, right? And I just go over to the guy, and I'm like, I'm sorry about that, sir. She just got caught up in the moment. She's Moroccan. I told her to do English. I know that makes more sense. And he's like, oh, yeah, sorry. And I'm like, but I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but I'm Italian and Irish, okay? Like, I don't want you to think that I'm lumped in with her, you know? Like I love her and I want to be with her, but like, I'm Italian and Irish, okay? I'm not Arab. Just make sure you know that. I just haven't shaved in a while, right? He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to stare or anything like that. I'm like, it's fine, okay? But it's cool. And we go into fucking Morocco. We're in Rabat, Morocco. You might as well put me on Mars. I'm like, this is insane, okay? There's just dogs and loose cats everywhere, right? Everyone's eating couscous and shit. Like, and we go to her uncle's house, and we're having this nice Moroccan dinner, and everything's going great, right? We have a beautiful dinner. And after dinner, her uncle, he's sitting off to the side. You know, he's kind of like laying down, resting, whatever. And my girlfriend, she's going over there. They're talking in Arabic. And I'm getting translated to the whole trip, obviously, right? And I go over, and I'm like, oh, what are you guys talking about? And she looks at me, and she's like, oh, he's just been telling me that he's been depressed, right? And I'm like, holy shit, right? And I could get it, right? I could understand. He lives in Morocco, doesn't have a lot of money. Like, I could see why this guy's depressed. I have pussy-ass friends who make six figures who are depressed, okay? So I get it, right? And I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. Like, why is he depressed? And she asks him, and she translates back. She's like, he says he's depressed because he wants 3 more wives, but he can't afford to support them financially. Yeah. And that was my reaction. I just started laughing. I'm like, this is the funniest guy on earth. That's great, man. That's hilarious, dude. I love it, right? And he just looks at me with like a dead stare. He's like, no, I'm serious. And I'm like, holy shit, right? And then it all hits me at once. I'm like, I'm in a Muslim country. I forgot. You can have 4 wives out there. If you can prove in court that you can support them all financially equally, you can have 4 wives, right? And I'm trying to talk him out of it, but there's a language barrier. I'm like, dude, trust me, you don't want this, right? Like, 4 wives. Dude, I'm about to have 1 wife. I don't even want that. You want fucking 3 more on top of what you already have? Are you crazy, right? I made sure my girlfriend left the room when I said that, but still, you know? Like, it's crazy, dude. 4 wives. Are you nuts? And it's funny because, you know, I've been with my girl long enough. Marriage is in the foreseeable future, maybe 6 or 7 years from now. And she's doing the move where she just DMs me engagement rings on Instagram. You know that move? Doesn't say anything in person, just DMs an Instagram, you know, an engagement ring every day, right? And I get it. I'm going to propose. I'm gearing up for it. I got $300. I could get something decent for that. And it's funny because, like I said, we went to Portugal first, and we went to this one beach. We're down in the Algarve. It's really is stunning. It's incredible. And we go down on this one beach, and it's beautiful. It's like the golden hour, you know, sun's coming down, and we start walking down onto the beach, and we're getting romantic. We're holding the hands. And it's lit. There's people scattered throughout the beach taking in the sunset. There's like a bunch of couples, right? And we start to walk down, and I clocked this one couple. It was a couple of guys, right? Now, I didn't know if they were like together. I didn't know if they were, you know, friends, whatever. And they're taking pictures of the sunset. I'm like, okay. And I see that. And we start to walk a little bit closer, and my girlfriend, she grabs my hand and she pulls me in for a hug. And she whispers in my ear, and she just starts to get like emotional. And she's like, oh my God, man, this is so beautiful, you know? This is so romantic. This would be a perfect place for you to propose. Right? Obviously wasn't planning on doing that, okay? Didn't have a ring, didn't have anything. And so my heart starts to drop, and I'm like, oh God. And I swear to God, guys, God bails me out, because as she says that into my ear, the guys I had clocked earlier, the one guy gets down on one knee, pulls out a ring, and proposes to his boyfriend right there in front of everybody. I'm like, oh, thank God, right? Now, this is a foreign land. I didn't know what the rules were. I didn't know if we were supposed to start clapping or like throw rocks. So everyone starts cheering. It's like this beautiful moment out there on the beach. And my girlfriend, she pulls out of the hug and she sees what's happening. And she's like, oh my God, that's so beautiful, right? And she starts to walk up towards him to get a photo. And as she's walking up towards him, I sneak up behind her and I whisper in her ear. And I go, I'm not proposing at sunset. That's gay as fuck. Because it is, okay? Just saw it happen. Look, my name is Tom Zappy. You guys are amazing. Keep it going for Abby. Thank you guys so much.